Hey, what's up guys? So we're going to be casting this game between our player in the blue, host Marlon in the blue at 12:23 versus Pantheon in the red at 12:55. So it looks like the red player could be playing Dark Worlds, most likely, but some decks do run Dark World Dealings just for the draw power. So let's see what he discards. Okay, he's going to be discarding Snow. Ooh, so this is a mirror match Dark World, and that's going to be absolutely devastating to our player in the red here. And that's one thing to keep in mind. If you're playing mirror match Dark Worlds, you don't really want to keep this card in your deck. I mean, yeah, you could, potentially have cards that you can't use because, you need to discard them. But I mean, the player in the blue is running Silva. But he should be able to get rid of that relatively easy. Yeah, so he's going to be able to Grapha. But Silva already activated its awesome ability, which was, if it was discarded by opponent's card effect, you get to return 2 cards from their hand to the bottom of their deck. So, I mean, even though the player in the red did take quite a hit, ooh, I think he has Trap Dash Shoot. He still might be able to come back from this. So let's see what he gets rid of. But yeah, I still think that the player in red could potentially win if the blue player does not get Grapha in relatively soon. And unfortunately, he can't get Grapha to the grave because he just Trap Dash Shooted it. But oh, so he's just setting 1, setting 2. Which usually Dark World doesn't do too often. And I'm curious to why he's setting so much. Obviously we don't know what he's setting. Oh, but it is dragged down from the grave. And so now his opponent is forced to select that card, which is relatively good for the player in the blue, and that is why he set so much. Because I was going to say, there's no point of setting 3. I mean, you can get heavied and you'd kind of lose from that. But he gets to draw another card, so perhaps he can discard more cards with Fabled Raven and get rid of that Grapha. Oh, no. Because Dark World's back row really isn't that great. Usually when they're setting cards, it's because they want to activate Drag Down from the grave, and they don't want any other targets to be able to be selected. Activate the effect of Raven. So he gets gold out, and gold's level 5, and this becomes level 3, so he could synchro up if he wishes to, which he probably will. Okay, so let's see what he goes for. I'm not really sure. I mean, if he has Colossal Fighter, that's not a bad option because, okay, Scrap Dragon. I think popping the field spell would be most optimal here. That way he can't cycle through cards. Ooh, card destruction, which would have been good. Ooh, really? Actually, here I believe was a misplay. I'm sure that you guys will probably agree with me because he could, pop the field spell, and he would do less damage doing that, but then his opponent wouldn't be able to cycle through cards. I mean, if he still goes for Grapha, I mean, possibly if he has Warning, then that could be the reason why. Okay, so exactly what I was talking about. There was no point, unless he has Deep Prison, then obviously, yeah, if you guys agree with me, let me know in the comment section. I believe getting rid of the field spell would have been much better because then he couldn't remove cards and obviously use the field spell effect. So yeah. And if you got rid of that, then Grapha wouldn't even be that great, because Grapha is 27, and Scrap Dragon is 28. And without the field boost, he wouldn't be able to get over Scrap Dragon. So this is all about learning, and so when we get to see things like that where we can improve on, it's always great, to get better at the Yu-Gi-Oh game. So he's going to check out his grave, remove. See, that draw power is really too good. Even though our player in the blue did have the advantage, I'd say, when he was able to Silva. And so he's not activating Dark World Dealings because of his opponents playing Dark Worlds. see. It's getting rid of that. If he can chain it, though, Dark World Lightning does not resolve. Okay. And my Crush is not very good against Dark Worlds either, which is kind of unfortunate. But I think our player in the red has pretty good field control. He would need something like Heavy Storm and then a Grapha of his own to be able to cycle. But yeah, so the blue player could have probably taken some field advantage if he did happen to blow up the gates of the Dark World. And that way Grapha wouldn't have any way to get over it until he drew another gates of the Dark World. And so pretty much here, I don't think there's really anything he can draw into unless he has Heavy and Dark Hole. And even then the opponent can just Grapha once again. So he's going to go Uller. What is this? A Dark Deal. And so he will get Snow Effect, which is quite good. Snow's second effect activates, which is... oh, well, we don't even get to... I didn't even get to show you guys. But basically, the player in the blue, I believe, made a misplay. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys agree with me, or if you thought there was any other plays that either player could have done that were better. As I believe, yes, Scrap Dragon definitely could have popped the field spell, and that way Graphic couldn't get over it. But thanks for watching, guys. Asian Eyes White Dragon, signing out.